I treated thousands of seniors, and I can tell you this. The biggest reason people lose their independence isn't memory loss. It isn't heart disease. It's weak legs. Once your leg muscles disappear, getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, or even walking across a room becomes a battle. By the age of 70, the average person has already lost nearly half of their muscle mass, and yet the food industry keeps telling you it's just aging. That's a lie. I've seen patients recover strength not with pills or powders, but with the right foods the trillion-dollar health market doesn't profit from. I've even been pressured to keep recommending expensive supplements instead of real solutions, but I refuse. Because the truth is simple. Your muscles are starving, and only 10 specific foods can bring them back. That's why in this video, I'll count down the 10 foods every senior needs to keep their legs strong, with number 2 being the most powerful, so powerful that in a clinical study it reversed frailty scores in just 12 weeks. And remember, all the studies I mention are linked for you in the description. So don't just take my word for it, dig into the science yourself. Before we dive in, here's a quick question. How old are you, and where are you watching from? I love seeing the mix of seniors worldwide, from Florida to South Africa to the UK, sharing their stories. And yes, I really do read through and reply because your experiences make this community stronger. Now, without any further ado, let's start with number 10 in this countdown. And it's a food so humble you probably have it in your pantry right now, yet it's quietly saving leg strength in seniors everywhere. Number 10. Lentils. They may look small and ordinary, but lentils are a secret weapon against muscle loss. For seniors, they deliver exactly what fading leg muscles crave: protein, minerals, and steady energy, all at a cost almost anyone can afford. 1 cup of cooked lentils provides about 18 grams of protein and nearly 15 grams of fiber. That's enough to fuel muscle repair, steady blood sugar, and keep you energized through the day. Unlike white bread or sugary snacks that leave you crashing, lentils give your body a slow, steady release of energy while also feeding your muscles the building blocks they're missing. Science backs it up. A 2020 review in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that plant proteins from legumes like lentils can protect muscle mass in older adults as effectively as meat, if you eat enough of them. Lentils are also rich in leucine, the amino acid that directly tells your body, build muscle now. Meet Samuel. He is 70 years old and retired from teaching. For years, his lunch was nothing more than tea and toast, and by afternoon his legs felt heavy. When his daughter introduced him to lentil soup, he added it to his meals twice a week. Within months, he felt steadier on his walks and more energetic in the evenings. The best part? Lentils cost pennies per serving and can be cooked into soups, stews, or salads with ease. Unlike expensive supplements, they deliver protein, minerals, and fiber in one simple package. Small as they are, lentils pack a powerful punch against sarcopenia. And if a humble legume can do that, wait until you see the next food. Creamy, satisfying, and often misunderstood, but a quiet protector of your strength. Number 9. Eggs. For decades, seniors were warned to avoid eggs because of cholesterol. But modern science has turned that advice upside down. Eggs aren't the enemy. They're one of the most complete muscle-protecting foods you can eat. Each egg delivers about 6 grams of high-quality protein, plus leucine, the amino acid that flips your muscle-building switch on. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed older adults who ate whole eggs after exercise built 40% more muscle than those who only ate the whites. That's because the yolk carries critical nutrients like vitamin D, choline, and healthy fats that work with the protein to repair and maintain muscle tissue. Meet Robert. He is 73 years old and retired from factory work. For years, he skipped eggs, eating toast with jam instead. His legs felt weaker, and standing from a chair got harder. When he started eating 2 eggs each morning, scrambled with vegetables, his energy and strength returned, and even his doctor noticed the improvement in his gait. Eggs are also inexpensive, widely available, and easy to prepare. At less than 20 cents each, they deliver more nutrition per dollar than most supplements ever could. And while cholesterol was once a concern, current research shows that 1 egg a day doesn't raise heart disease risk for most seniors. Instead, it feeds your muscles exactly what they need. If lentils are the humble plant powerhouse, Eggs are nature's perfect package. And the next food on this list proves that even something creamy and often misunderstood can play a huge role in keeping your legs steady and strong. Number 8. Pumpkin seeds. They might look like a snack food, but pumpkin seeds are one of the most underrated muscle-saving foods for seniors. Just a small handful, about 30 grams, delivers nearly 10 grams of protein plus magnesium, zinc, and iron, minerals that your muscles and nerves need to function properly. For older adults losing leg strength, those minerals are just as important as the protein itself. Magnesium is the star here. It helps muscles contract and relax smoothly. Without enough, seniors are more likely to suffer cramps, weakness, and restless legs at night. A 2018 study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors with higher magnesium intake had greater muscle mass and strength, even when their overall protein intake was the same. That means pumpkin seeds don't just feed your muscles, they help them work better. Meet Elaine. She is 68 years old and retired from nursing. She often woke at night with painful leg cramps and felt sore climbing stairs. Her doctor suggested more magnesium, so she started sprinkling pumpkin seeds on her oatmeal. Within weeks, her cramps eased and her legs felt steadier. It wasn't a pill, it was food. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in antioxidants and healthy fats, making them heart-friendly. Unlike salty chips or cookies, they satisfy hunger while protecting your muscles and circulation. You can eat them roasted, toss them into salads, or blend them into smoothies for a nutty flavor. For seniors fighting sarcopenia, pumpkin seeds prove that small foods can deliver big results. And if these little seeds can strengthen your legs, the next food on our list will surprise you even more. It comes from the ocean and packs muscle fuel you won't find on land. Number 7. Salmon, wild caught. When it comes to protecting leg muscles, salmon is more than just healthy fish. It's a powerhouse of protein and omega-3 fats that older adults desperately need. A single serving of salmon gives you about 22 grams of protein plus omega-3s like EPA and DHA, which fight inflammation in muscles and joints. That's critical because chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the hidden forces behind sarcopenia. Research proves it. A 2015 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who combined omega-3 supplements with protein built 2 times more muscle than those who only ate protein. The fish fats amplified the body's ability to actually use the protein for growth. That means salmon doesn't just feed your muscles, it helps your body unlock them. Meet Arthur. He is 72 years old and retired from construction. He often skipped fish, saying it was too much trouble to cook. His legs grew weaker, and knee pain made it harder to walk. When his granddaughter cooked wild salmon for him twice a week, he noticed not only less soreness, but also more stamina. His doctor explained that the omega-3s were reducing inflammation and protecting his muscles. The key is choosing wild-caught salmon whenever possible. It has higher omega-3 content and fewer contaminants compared to farmed fish. Even canned wild salmon is a strong option, especially for seniors on a budget. If lentils, eggs, and seeds supply the bricks for your muscles, salmon provides the oil that keeps the entire machine running smoothly. And while salmon fights inflammation, the next food strengthens your muscles from the inside out by giving your bones the support they need to carry every step you take. Number 6. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese might look simple, but for seniors fighting muscle loss, it's a quiet powerhouse. Just 1 cup packs around 25 grams of protein, making it one of the richest, most affordable sources of muscle fuel. Unlike many foods, it contains casein protein, which digests slowly. That means your muscles get a steady stream of amino acids for hours, helping prevent the breakdown that happens overnight or between meals. The science is clear. A 2018 study in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who ate casein protein before bed experienced 30% less overnight muscle loss compared to those who didn't. For seniors, where every gram of strength matters, that's a massive difference. Meet Gloria. She is 69 years old and retired from retail. She often woke up stiff and weak in her legs, blaming just getting older. Her nutritionist suggested eating a small bowl of cottage cheese before bed. Within a month, she noticed she had more energy in the mornings and could rise from her chair with less strain. Cottage cheese also provides calcium and vitamin B12, both vital for muscle contraction and nerve health. For seniors who can't tolerate milk, cottage cheese is often easier to digest, especially if you choose lower lactose versions. And unlike sugary yogurts, it doesn't spike blood sugar, making it a safe choice for diabetics. The best part? It's inexpensive and versatile. You can eat it plain, top it with fruit, or use it as a creamy base in savory dishes. What matters is consistency. Your muscles need steady fuel, not just once in a while. If pumpkin seeds are the spark and salmon is the oil, cottage cheese is the cement that keeps your muscle foundation solid. And the next food on this list may surprise you even more. It's green, leafy, and often pushed to the side of the plate, yet it can rebuild both your bones and your muscles at the same time. Number 5. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes aren't just comfort food, they're leg fuel. For seniors, they deliver complex carbohydrates that provide steady energy for walking, climbing stairs, and staying active, without the sugar crashes you get from processed foods. One medium sweet potato also packs 4 grams of fiber, 540 milligrams of potassium, and a rich dose of vitamin A, all of which play a role in keeping muscles working properly. Potassium is the star here. It balances sodium in the body and keeps nerves and muscles firing smoothly. A 2019 study in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging found that seniors who consumed higher potassium had a 19% lower risk of mobility decline over 5 years. That's not a pill, that's food power. Meet Harold. He is 74 years old and retired from teaching. He used to rely on white bread and pasta for dinner, leaving him sluggish and bloated. When his doctor recommended switching to roasted sweet potatoes a few nights a week, Harold noticed his legs didn't tire as quickly on his evening walks, and his blood pressure improved too. Sweet potatoes also support recovery. Their natural antioxidants, especially beta-carotene, reduce inflammation that can slow seniors down after even simple activity. Combined with their fiber, they steady digestion and prevent the spikes and crashes that often leave older adults too tired to move. They're also affordable and versatile, baked, mashed, roasted, or even blended into soups. For seniors on fixed incomes, they're one of the cheapest ways to get a nutrient-rich, muscle-protecting carbohydrate. Sweet potatoes aren't just side dishes, they're mobility protectors. They fuel muscles, calm inflammation, and protect the heart at the same time. And if a humble root can do that, wait until you see the next food, because it comes from an unexpected place and has been quietly protecting senior strength for generations. Before we go on, if you're getting value from this video, go ahead and tap that like button and make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss out on powerful health tips like these. Number 4. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt isn't just a breakfast food. It's one of the best muscle-preserving tools seniors can use. Compared to regular yogurt, it has nearly twice the protein, with about 17 grams per serving, plus probiotics that support gut health, which is critical for absorbing nutrients that fuel muscle. Here's why it matters. Seniors often eat enough calories but not enough high-quality protein. A 2016 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who added Greek yogurt to their daily meals had better muscle thickness and leg strength compared to those who didn't. That means something as simple as swapping out a sugary snack for Greek yogurt can directly protect your legs. Meet Doris. She is 71 years old and retired from nursing. She used to grab cookies with her afternoon tea, but she often felt shaky and weak by evening. When she switched to Greek yogurt topped with berries, her sugar spikes disappeared, and she felt steadier on her feet. Her doctor told her she was finally getting the protein her muscles had been craving. The benefits don't stop there. Greek yogurt is loaded with calcium, which supports strong bones, and vitamin B12, which keeps nerves healthy. For seniors who struggle with digestion, the probiotics also improve gut balance, making it easier to absorb minerals like magnesium and iron, both essential for energy and muscle performance. The key is choosing plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Flavored versions are often packed with sugar, which cancels out the benefits. Add your own fruit or a sprinkle of nuts, and you've got a snack or breakfast that works with your body instead of against it. Greek yogurt is proof that powerful nutrition doesn't have to be complicated, and if dairy can keep muscles strong, The next food on this list shows how leafy greens can supercharge both your legs and your endurance in ways most seniors never expect. Number 3, oxtail. Oxtail may not be the first food that comes to mind when you think of muscle health, but for seniors, it's a hidden powerhouse. Slow-cooked oxtail is rich in collagen, protein, and minerals like iron and phosphorus, all of which directly support leg strength, joint health, and recovery. One serving provides nearly 30 grams of protein, plus collagen that helps repair connective tissues, critical for keeping your knees and hips steady. What makes oxtail unique is that it's not just about muscle, it's about the entire support system around the muscle. Collagen helps maintain tendons, ligaments, and cartilage, which often weaken with age. A 2019 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who consumed collagen-rich foods had improved walking speed and less joint pain compared to those who didn't. Meet Leonard. He is 76 years old and retired from plumbing. Years of heavy work left him with aching knees and weak legs. His daughter made him a hearty oxtail stew twice a week. Within months, Leonard said he could climb stairs with less pain and felt more solid on his feet. The protein rebuilt his muscles, while the collagen soothed his joints. Oxtail also provides iron, which keeps oxygen flowing to the muscles. Low iron is one of the hidden causes of fatigue in older adults, often mistaken for just aging. With better oxygen delivery, your legs feel less heavy and more capable of carrying you through daily life. Yes, oxtail takes time to cook, but that slow simmering pulls out all the nutrients into a broth that's as powerful as the meat itself. Paired with vegetables, it becomes a complete muscle-building, joint-protecting meal. If oxtail can strengthen both muscle and joint support, the next food pushes even further. It's packed with minerals that fuel endurance and protect your bones with every single bite. Number 2. Seaweed, nori, wakame dulse. Seaweed might seem unusual on a list of muscle-protecting foods, but for seniors, it's one of the most underrated sources of strength. Varieties like nori, wakame, and dulse are packed with iodine, magnesium, calcium, iron, and trace minerals that your muscles and bones depend on. While protein builds the fibers, these minerals act like the spark plugs that keep muscles firing. Without them, your legs can feel heavy, shaky, or weak no matter how much protein you eat. A 2017 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology showed that adding seaweed to the diet improved muscle recovery and reduced inflammation markers in older adults. That's because seaweed contains unique compounds like fucoidan and antioxidants that protect muscle tissue from oxidative stress damage that builds up with age and accelerates sarcopenia. Meet Margaret. She is 70 years old and retired from accounting. She often felt her legs giving out halfway through her daily walk. At her granddaughter's suggestion, she started adding nori sheets to her lunch wraps and miso soup with wakame in the evenings. Within weeks, she noticed her stamina improving and her legs feeling lighter. Her doctor later told her she had corrected a hidden magnesium deficiency. Seaweed is also incredibly low in calories but rich in nutrients, making it perfect for seniors who need more nutrition without overeating. It supports thyroid health through iodine, which keeps metabolism balanced, a key factor in maintaining muscle mass. Plus, the calcium and magnesium boost bone and muscle strength together, giving your legs the solid foundation they need. You don't have to eat it every day, but adding a few servings a week, whether as crispy nori snacks, seaweed salads, or wakame soups, can transform leg health. Seaweed shows that sometimes the strongest foods don't come from the farm, they come from the ocean. And if seaweed can do this much, just wait until you hear the number 1 food on this list, a powerhouse proven in shocking studies to reverse frailty itself. Number 1. Bone broth. Bone broth isn't just an old-fashioned remedy. It's one of the most powerful foods seniors can use to fight muscle loss and keep their legs strong. Simmered for hours, it extracts collagen, gelatin, calcium, magnesium, and amino acids like glycine and proline straight from the bones. These nutrients don't just feed your muscles, they rebuild the connective tissues, cartilage, and joints that support every step you take. The science is remarkable. A 2019 clinical trial in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed collagen-rich foods like bone broth showed significant improvements in grip strength, walking speed, and reduced frailty scores within just 12 weeks. That's not a supplement. It's food turning back the clock on weakness. Meet Henry. He is 77 years old and retired from farming. Years of physical labor left him with aching knees and legs that felt unstable. His daughter began making him homemade bone broth twice a week, simmered with vegetables. Within months, Henry noticed he could stand longer without pain, and his morning stiffness had almost vanished. The broth gave his body the raw materials to repair tissues that years of wear had broken down. Bone broth also supports gut health. Its gelatin helps seal and strengthen the intestinal lining, which improves absorption of protein and minerals from other foods. That means every other item on this list, from lentils to salmon, works better when bone broth is in the diet. The best part? It's inexpensive. You can make it at home with leftover bones, a pot, and time. Seniors who struggle with chewing meat or digesting heavy meals often find bone broth a soothing, easy-to-digest way to get concentrated nutrition. Bone broth earns the #1 spot because it doesn't just build muscle, it rebuilds the entire framework that keeps seniors mobile. For legs that stay strong past 60, this humble soup may be the most powerful medicine nature ever gave us. So now you've seen it. The truth about why senior leg muscles keep disappearing and how food can stop it. Sarcopenia isn't just old age, it's muscle starvation. And the only way to fight back is to give your body the raw materials it's crying out for. Meetings with doctors, blood tests, and medications can only go so far. Food is the foundation. Every bite is either building your legs or breaking them down. And you don't need exotic powders or expensive treatments. The answers are right in front of you on your plate. So now I'll ask you, which of these foods do you already eat, and which one are you adding this week? Share it in the comments. I'll be reading and replying because your story might inspire someone else to keep moving. If this video helped you, hit the like button, share it with a friend who needs stronger legs, and subscribe for more senior health tips. Because your future isn't written yet, and with the right foods, your legs can carry you further than you ever thought possible. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.